Leo Daily Horoscope, May 29, 2025. Dear Magnificent Leo, today the cosmic energy swirls with particular significance for your fiery spirit. As the sun continues its journey through communicative Gemini, occupying your 11th house of social connections and future aspirations, you're entering a day of powerful networking potential and collaborative breakthroughs. The planetary alignment today offers you a unique opportunity to expand your influence while simultaneously strengthening your community bonds. With Mercury also in Gemini, your words carry exceptional persuasive power today. Ideas that have been percolating in your creative mind now find receptive audiences, especially in group settings or digital platforms. Your ruling celestial body, the radiant sun, forms a harmonious aspect with Jupiter, amplifying your natural charisma to nearly irresistible levels. This isn't merely about basking in attention, though your Leo nature certainly enjoys the spotlight. Rather, this configuration suggests that your generosity of spirit and authentic leadership can inspire meaningful collective action. A project or cause you champion today could gain unexpected momentum, particularly if it involves educational initiatives or cross-cultural connections. In your professional sphere, the stars indicate a potential conversation with someone of influence who recognizes your unique talents. This individual, possibly a Sagittarius or Aquarius, sees beyond your obvious leadership qualities to appreciate the depth of your strategic thinking. Be prepared for an invitation to participate in something that initially seems outside your comfort zone, but actually aligns perfectly with your long-term vision. Regarding your financial outlook, Venus's position suggests unexpected resources becoming available through your extended network. This isn't necessarily a direct monetary gain, but could manifest as valuable information, a time-saving resource, or an introduction that eventually leads to financial opportunity. Pay particular attention to casual conversations around midday, as they may contain hidden gems of information. Your emotional landscape today reflects the moon's position in analytical Virgo, creating an interesting counterbalance to your typically expressive emotional style. You may find yourself processing feelings with unusual precision, cataloging your emotional responses rather than simply experiencing them. This temporary shift in perspective offers valuable insights into recurring relationship patterns, particularly those involving authority figures or parental dynamics. Speaking of relationships, coupled Leos will benefit from engaging in intellectual pursuits with their partners today. The energy supports learning something new together rather than falling into routine interactions. Single Leos might find themselves attracted to someone's mental agility and communicative style rather than being initially drawn by physical appearance. A stimulating conversation could quickly evolve into something more intriguing. Health-wise, the planetary positions highlight your respiratory system and shoulders. Breathing exercises would be particularly beneficial today, helping to center your energy when the day's multiple social connections threaten to scatter your focus. Consider incorporating brief meditation breaks between meetings or social engagements to maintain your legendary Leo presence without depleting your vital energy reserves. A fascinating aspect between Mars and Uranus activates your sector of hidden realizations and subconscious patterns. You may experience sudden clarity about a situation that has confused you for months, particularly one involving family dynamics or property matters. This insight doesn't require immediate action. In fact, the stars suggest reflecting on this revelation until after the upcoming new moon before making decisive moves. Your creative expression reaches unusual heights today, with Neptune forming a harmonious trine to your natal sun position. Artistic Leos will find their work flowing with exceptional ease, while all lions can expect increased intuitive guidance. Pay attention to symbolic messages in your environment. Repeated numbers, animal encounters, or recurring themes in conversation may contain personalized cosmic wisdom for your journey. The evening hours bring a subtle shift as the moon forms a challenging aspect to Saturn. This might manifest as a momentary doubt about a social commitment or group affiliation. Rather than making impulsive decisions, use this energy to thoughtfully evaluate which connections truly nourish your royal spirit and which may be draining your magnificent reserves. Your power color today is electric blue, symbolizing the dynamic communication energy flowing through your chart. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this vibration supports your ability to articulate complex emotional concepts with clarity and compassion. The numerological influence of the day adds to 7 2 plus 9 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 25, 2 plus 5 equals 7, a highly intuitive and introspective number that encourages you to trust the wisdom of your inner voice amidst the day's social buzzing. Your guiding affirmation for May 29th is, I effortlessly balance self-expression with meaningful connection, recognizing that my greatest power emerges when I align my individual light with collective purpose. As you move through this dynamic day, remember that your legendary Leo warmth serves as a beacon for others. By thoughtfully directing this radiance toward causes and connections that truly matter, you'll not only enhance your own journey, but significantly elevate those fortunate enough to be in your orbit. Your natural generosity multiplies in power when channeled with conscious intention. The evening brings a perfect opportunity for a small gathering of close friends or a heartfelt conversation with a trusted confidant. As Jupiter and Venus create a dance of opportunity in your communication sector, sharing your authentic visions may attract exactly the support and resources needed to transform dreams into reality. Remember, magnificent Leo, while the cosmic spotlight often finds you naturally, today's configuration asks you to intentionally shine your light on others, illuminating their gifts as well as your own. In this generous act of recognition, your own royal nature achieves its highest expression. On May 29, 2025, the planetary alignment creates a fascinating cosmic landscape for Leo natives. The Sun positions itself at approximately 8 degrees in Curious Gemini, moving through your 11th house of social networks and future aspirations. This placement energizes your community connections while subtly challenging your natural desire to be in the spotlight. With the Sun in an air sign, your fire sign qualities are being fed with fresh oxygen, amplifying your intellectual curiosity and communication abilities. The Moon transits through the intuitive waters of Pisces, occupying your 8th house of transformation and shared resources. This creates an emotionally complex day where you may find yourself unusually introspective, dealing with matters of joint finances, investments, or psychological insights. This Piscean lunar energy is softening your typically bold approach, asking you to trust your intuition over logical reasoning. Mercury, the messenger planet, joins the Sun in Gemini, enhancing the intellectual activity in your social sector. Your mind is particularly sharp today for networking, group collaborations, and forming strategic alliances. However, this Mercury position may create some mental tension with your natural need for creative recognition, potentially causing you to second-guess how you present your ideas to larger groups. Venus glides through nurturing Cáncer in your 12th house of the subconscious and spiritual matters. This placement suggests that behind-the-scenes relationships may bring unexpected blessings today. There's a tender, protective quality to how you express affection, though it may be less demonstrative than your typical Leo style. Secret admirers or private acts of kindness could feature prominently. Mars, your energy planet, positions itself in methodical Taurus in your 10th house of career and public recognition. This gives you tremendous staying power and determination in professional matters, though you may feel the pace is frustratingly slower than you'd prefer. Your ambitions are being channeled into practical, step-by-step approaches rather than dramatic leaps forward. This Mars placement forms a challenging square aspect to your Leo Sun, creating productive tension that can be harnessed for achievement if you remain patient. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, travels through earthy Virgo in your 2nd house of personal resources and values. This significant transit is enhancing your financial acumen and providing opportunities to increase your material security through careful analysis and improved systems. Today specifically, Jupiter forms a helpful trine to Uranus, suggesting unexpected financial insights or innovations could prove quite valuable. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces in your 8th house, forming a challenging aspect pattern with both your natal sun and the transiting moon. This creates a day of reckoning regarding shared resources, intimate partnerships, or psychological boundaries. Saturn's disciplined energy asks you to take responsibility for these deeper life areas without falling into typical Leo drama or avoidance tactics. Uranus in Gemini occupies your 11th house alongside the Sun and Mercury, bringing unexpected developments within your social circles and friendship networks. This revolutionary energy might manifest as surprising connections with unusual people or sudden insights about your long-term goals. The Uranus-Jupiter trine active today specifically supports innovative approaches to monetizing your unique talents and network connections. Neptune's continuing journey through late Pisces creates a mystical fog in your 8th house of shared resources and psychological depths. This placement can either inspire spiritual transformation or create confusion around boundaries with others. Today's specific aspect between Neptune and Venus suggests that your compassion and idealism in private matters could lead to beautiful creative inspirations or spiritual connections, but guard against self-deception or sacrifice that isn't reciprocated. Pluto, now firmly established in Aquarius, continues its slow transformation of your 7th house of partnerships and open relationships. This generational planet is revolutionizing how you relate to significant others, business partners, and close associates. Today's specific aspect between Pluto and Mars creates intensity around power dynamics between your professional ambitions and your partnership needs. The key to navigating this energy lies in allowing transformation without forcing control, a challenging but growth-producing lesson for your Leo nature. The lunar nodes, currently positioned along the Aries-Libra axis, cut across your houses of knowledge, philosophy, and communication. This suggests that your spiritual growth path involves balancing your need to broadcast your own truth with the wisdom gained from truly listening to others. Today's specific alignment suggests a karmic encounter with someone who challenges your worldview could prove unexpectedly enlightening. Chiron, the wounded healer, travels through late Aries in your 9th house of higher knowledge and expansion, forming a subtle but meaningful trine to your Leo planets. This creates a day where teaching others from your own vulnerable experiences proves especially healing and transformative. Your natural Leo generosity of spirit finds meaningful expression through sharing wisdom gained from past wounds. With the Sun in Gemini illuminating Leo's 11th house of social networks and group connections on May 29, 2025, your communication takes on a particularly vibrant, socially oriented dimension. Mercury forms a favorable angle to your sign, creating an eloquent flow to your words and allowing you to articulate complex emotions with remarkable clarity. Your verbal charisma, already a Leo strength, receives an additional boost, making this an excellent day for important conversations, presentations, or creative pitches. The planetary alignment enhances your natural expressiveness while adding a touch of thoughtfulness that others find irresistible. Your words carry weight today, resonating with authentic power rather than mere volume. Venus forms a significant aspect with your ruling planet, infusing your expression with a magnetic quality where even critical feedback from you is perceived as constructive rather than harsh. This proves particularly valuable in personal relationships, where communication often requires extra sensitivity. There's a subtle vulnerability present in how you express yourself, not typical for proud Leo, but this actually works to your advantage, allowing others to connect more deeply with your authentic self rather than just your confident exterior. Digital communication receives favorable aspects today. Social media posts, emails, and virtual meetings carry greater impact than usual. If you've been considering launching content online or reaching out to a wider audience, the cosmic forces support these initiatives. Your authentic voice cuts through digital noise effectively, attracting attention from those who need to hear your message. For creative Leos, artistic expression flows remarkably well. Whether you write, perform, create visual art, or express yourself through other creative channels, there's a synchronistic quality to how your inner vision translates into external form. Ideas that have been gestating finally find their perfect expression. An interesting Jupiter aspect creates expansion in your communication sector, potentially bringing conversations with people from different cultural backgrounds or philosophical perspectives. These exchanges prove intellectually stimulating and may open new avenues of thought. Neptune's influence adds a poetic, imaginative quality to your expression. You may find yourself using more metaphorical language or connecting ideas in unusual ways. This serves you well in creative contexts, but requires some grounding in highly analytical environments. Balance your natural flair for dramatic expression with concrete details when necessary. On the challenging side, be mindful of a tendency toward excessive pride in communication today. A difficult aspect from your ruling planet could amplify the shadow side of Leo expression, seeking approval through your words rather than authentic connection. The most effective communication comes from heart-centered authenticity rather than performance. Your voice carries particular resonance today, both literally and figuratively. The physical quality of your speech has persuasive power, so vocal presentations, speaking engagements, or important phone calls benefit from this energy. Consider recording content if you work with audio mediums, as your vocal charisma is especially pronounced. Public speaking receives especially favorable aspects. Your natural Leo stage presence combines with exceptional clarity of expression. Preparation still matters, but you'll also benefit from a heightened ability to improvise effectively when necessary. Written communication flows particularly well in the morning hours. If you have important emails, reports, or creative writing to complete, prioritize these tasks earlier in the day when mental clarity peaks. Later afternoon, energy better supports verbal exchanges and active discussions. For Leos in professional settings, your communication carries authority without coming across as domineering, a delicate balance that Leo sometimes struggles with. Colleagues and superiors are more receptive to your ideas, making it an excellent time to propose new initiatives or request feedback on projects. Leadership communications particularly benefit from today's planetary alignments. In romantic relationships, heartfelt expressions receive beautiful aspects. If there's something you've been wanting to share with a partner or potential love interest, today provides supportive energy for vulnerable exchanges. The key is allowing your authentic emotions to lead, rather than crafting what you think someone wants to hear. Your capacity to listen receives as much planetary support as your expression today. You'll notice enhanced ability to hear beyond words to the emotional subtexts and unspoken needs of others. This depth of listening creates profound connection opportunities if you can resist the Leo tendency to return the conversation to your own experience too quickly. For Leos working with international contacts, cross-cultural communication flows more smoothly than usual. There's an intuitive bridge-building quality to your expression that helps navigate differences in communication styles. Mercury's aspect with Neptune creates an interesting effect on your intuitive communication. You'll likely pick up on unspoken currents in conversations and sense what others need to hear. Trust these subtle impressions, as they guide you toward expressions that connect deeply with others' unexpressed needs. Take advantage of this powerful communication day by addressing any important conversations you've been postponing. Whether in love, work, creativity, or social connections, your words find their mark with unusual precision and impact. Express yourself boldly, but with the emotional intelligence that today's stars enhance in your sign. The results may surprise even you, opening doors through the simple but profound power of authentic Leo expression. May 29, 2025 presents Leo with exceptionally promising financial prospects as the Sun in Gemini forms a favorable aspect to Jupiter, creating a powerful energy of abundance and opportunity in your material realm. This planetary configuration specifically activates your sector of earned income, making this a day when your financial intuition operates at peak levels. Trust those gut feelings about investments or business opportunities. They're cosmically enhanced today. Venus creates a harmonious trine with Mars between your houses of investments and career, suggesting that collaborative financial ventures initiated today have extraordinary potential. If you've been considering joining forces with someone on a business project or investment opportunity, the stars couldn't align more perfectly than they do now. This aspect particularly favors creative financing solutions and partnerships where complementary skills enhance mutual success. Mercury's position amplifies your communication abilities regarding money matters. Your capacity to negotiate favorable terms, pitch ideas, or discuss compensation is significantly strengthened. Use this enhanced persuasive power in any financial conversations, whether asking for a raise, finalizing a contract, or securing investment backing. The words you choose today carry extra impact when discussing anything related to money. Jupiter's expansive influence opens doors to larger financial possibilities than you might normally consider. You could receive an invitation to participate in an investment opportunity that initially seems beyond your usual scope. While this energy supports calculated risk-taking and thinking bigger about your financial potential, remain grounded and avoid overextending yourself through excessive optimism. The key is measured expansion rather than reckless speculation. Saturn's disciplined energy brings a note of practical responsibility to your financial decisions today. This creates an excellent balance to Jupiter's expansiveness, helping you establish structural foundations that will support long-term wealth building. Consider reviewing your budget, establishing more systematic savings practices, or addressing any financial obligations that require attention. The organizational work you do today will pay dividends through enhanced stability in the coming months. Uranus activates your sector of unexpected gains, suggesting a financial opportunity might arrive through surprising channels, particularly those involving technology, innovation, or unconventional sources. Keep an eye on digital currency fluctuations, tech-related investments, or modern approaches to traditional income streams. Your willingness to embrace cutting-edge financial technologies could prove especially rewarding today. For Leos who own businesses, today's planetary arrangement strongly supports implementing new financial systems or revenue models. Your natural leadership abilities combine with practical insight, allowing you to make structural changes that benefit both immediate profitability and long-term growth. Consider how you might modernize your approach to pricing, payment processing, or compensation structures. Investment opportunities look particularly favorable in sectors related to communication, transportation, and education. If you're considering diversifying your portfolio, these areas receive beneficial cosmic energy today. However, with Mercury's upcoming retrograde period, ensure all details are thoroughly examined before finalizing major financial agreements or commitments. Property and real estate matters receive exceptionally positive aspects today. If you've been contemplating investments in home, land, or rental properties, the cosmic configuration suggests favorable outcomes from decisions made now. Family resources might somehow play into these opportunities, perhaps through advice, connections, or even direct support from relatives with relevant expertise. For employed Leos, your contributions are especially visible to authority figures today. Projects completed now have a greater likelihood of leading to financial recognition or advancement. Make sure your achievements are appropriately noticed by those with influence over compensation decisions. This isn't about boasting, but rather ensuring your value is properly acknowledged. Creative Leos discover new ways to monetize their talents under today's aspects. The current cosmic energy supports turning passions into profit streams with unusual effectiveness. Consider how your unique gifts might be packaged or presented differently to attract greater financial appreciation. There's particular support for digital or subscription-based models that create recurring revenue from your creative output. Networking plays a crucial role in today's financial picture. Connections made or strengthened now can lead to lucrative opportunities within the next lunar cycle. Make time for both professional networking and social engagements with business potential woven into them. A casual conversation at a gathering could provide the missing link to a significant financial opportunity. Partnerships receive favorable aspects, making this an excellent day to discuss shared resources, joint ventures, or mutual investments. Financial transparency strengthens these connections while potentially increasing prosperity for all parties involved. If you've been considering a business partnership or collaborative venture, the energy supports balanced arrangements that honor each participant's contributions. If you've been waiting for repayment or return on previous investments, today's energy supports resolution of such matters. Funds that have been delayed may begin flowing more freely. For some Leos, this manifests as final approval on loans, grants, or financial applications that have been in processing limbo. The waiting period comes to an end, allowing you to move forward with related plans. Leos involved in sales, marketing, or commission-based work benefit from enhanced persuasive abilities today. Your natural charisma combines with genuine belief in your offerings, creating an irresistible energy that helps close deals that might otherwise remain in prolonged negotiation phases. Numbers exceed expectations when you lead with authentic enthusiasm rather than purely sales-driven approaches. Today's aspects particularly support financial gains through teaching, mentoring, or knowledge sharing. If you possess expertise in any area, consider how you might package this as a service or product that provides value while generating income. Workshops, courses, consulting services, or information products receive favorable energy, especially when delivered with your signature Leo warmth and confidence. Debt management strategies receive cosmic support today. You may discover more effective approaches to consolidation, refinancing, or negotiation of better terms. For some Leos, an opportunity to eliminate a significant portion of debt through strategic planning presents itself. A conversation with a financial advisor could yield particularly valuable insights about optimizing your position. For Leos with international connections, financial opportunities may emerge from overseas sources. Consider how global markets, foreign partnerships, or international clients might play into your financial growth strategy. Distance poses no barrier to prosperity under today's configuration, and opportunities involving travel or cross-cultural exchange carry particularly strong potential. Technology plays a significant role in financial opportunities today. Digital platforms, online markets, or tech-enabled services provide new revenue streams worth exploring. Even traditionally minded Leos benefit from investigating how appropriate technology might enhance earning potential or streamline financial management. An app or platform you discover today could transform how you track or grow your resources. Passive income streams receive exceptionally favorable aspects. Consider how you might establish systems that generate revenue with minimal ongoing effort. Whether through investments, content creation, or automated business processes, groundwork laid today yields returns for months or years to come. The initial effort creates lasting value that continues paying dividends long after your active involvement ends. The cosmic energy supports charitable giving that aligns with strategic financial planning. Contributions made today yield unexpected returns through network expansion, tax benefits, or opportunities emerging through community engagement. Your generosity circulates energy in ways that ultimately enhance your own prosperity while making meaningful impact. For entrepreneurial Leos, today strongly supports taking calculated risks aligned with authentic passions. Ventures combining natural talents with market needs show particularly strong potential. Your leadership abilities help gather necessary resources and support, while planetary alignments favor bold moves backed by thorough preparation. The universe rewards courage combined with strategic thinking today. On May 29, 2025, Leo finds themselves in a particularly favorable position regarding several key areas of life. With the sun brightening the communicative sign of Gemini, your natural charisma is amplified, creating a magnetic effect on those around you. This day marks a significant turning point in how your personal light shines in social and creative domains. The positioning of Mars in your own sign brings an exceptional surge of energy and drive, making this a fortunate day for initiatives requiring courage and assertiveness. Your natural leadership qualities are enhanced, allowing you to take charge of situations with grace and authority. This planetary support creates an especially auspicious environment for creative pursuits and performance-related activities where your natural theatrical abilities can shine. Jupiter's influence from Virgo activates your second house of personal resources and values, opening doorways to financial opportunities and material gains. Pay particular attention to chances that arise through meticulous planning and detailed analysis. These are your fortune pathways today. An unexpected connection between Jupiter and Uranus suggests a surprising financial insight or opportunity may emerge through technological channels or innovative thinking. The fifth house of pleasure and creativity receives beneficial aspects today, making artistic pursuits, romantic endeavors, and activities involving children particularly blessed. If you've been working on a creative project, today offers cosmic support for breakthrough moments and inspired solutions. For single Leos, the stars align for meaningful romantic encounters, while coupled Leos will find joy in shared creative experiences. Your 11th house of social connections and future aspirations also receives favorable energy, creating fortunate circumstances through friendships and group associations. A networking opportunity may arise unexpectedly, connecting you with individuals who can help manifest your long-term goals. Community involvement brings unexpected rewards and recognition. Neptune's position in fellow fire sign, Aries, creates a spiritually fortunate atmosphere for expanding your philosophical understanding and higher education pursuits. If you've been considering taking a course, planning a journey, or exploring spiritual practices, today's energy supports these expansions of consciousness and knowledge. The moon's influence brings emotional depth to your interactions, making this a particularly fortunate day for healing relationships and deepening bonds with those who truly matter to you. Your intuitive understanding of others' emotional needs creates opportunities for meaningful connection and support. Physical vitality is another area of good fortune today. The Leo-Mars connection energizes your body and spirit, making this an excellent day for athletic pursuits, physical challenges, or simply enjoying the pleasure of movement. Your natural vigor is enhanced, creating opportunities to impress others with your stamina and physical presence. Professional recognition comes into focus as well, with favorable aspects to your 10th house of career and public reputation. Authority figures are likely to notice your contributions, making this a fortunate day for presentations, performance reviews, or requests for advancement. Your natural confidence shines in professional settings, creating opportunities for leadership and recognition. Creative collaboration receives special blessing today. While Leos often prefer the spotlight alone, today's planetary alignment suggests that partnering with others on artistic or innovative projects will multiply your good fortune. Look for opportunities to combine your creative vision with others' technical skills or resources. May 29th brings a fascinating social landscape for Leo. With the sun illuminating your 11th house of friendships and social networks, you're positioned at the center of your community. The Gemini solar energy activates your natural leadership qualities while adding a communicative, versatile dimension to your social interactions. You're not just commanding attention, you're genuinely connecting. The moon in Libra forms a harmonious trine with your sign, heightening your diplomatic abilities and making this an excellent day for resolving any lingering group tensions. Venus in Cancer creates an interesting dynamic. While part of you craves the spotlight, you're also experiencing a subtle pull toward more intimate, emotionally nurturing connections. This Venus placement in your 12th house suggests that behind-the-scenes relationships may prove particularly meaningful today. Mercury in Gemini sharpens your wit and verbal agility, making you especially magnetic in group settings and online communities. Your ideas are flowing freely, and others are naturally gravitating toward your intellectual fire. Jupiter's position continues to expand your professional network, potentially bringing influential connections through seemingly casual interactions. Watch for unexpected social openings around 3 p.m. when the moon aspects Jupiter. This could manifest as a surprise invitation or an impromptu gathering that yields substantial social benefits. Saturn's disciplined energy reminds you to be discerning about your social commitments. Not every invitation deserves your royal presence. Leo, quality over quantity serves you best today. Your 5th house is receiving activating aspects from Uranus, potentially bringing creative collaborations through social channels. An artistic friend or acquaintance might approach you with an intriguing proposal. Neptune's influence adds a dreamy quality to your deeper connections, though it may slightly blur boundaries in group settings. Stay centered in your authentic self rather than morphing to meet others' expectations. For those Leos in romantic relationships, today favors socializing as a couple. Your combined charisma creates a magnetic effect in group settings. Single Leos might find potential romantic connections through friends or social media, particularly with someone who stimulates your intellectual curiosity. Pay special attention to connections with air signs today, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as they're particularly complementary to your fiery energy under these planetary alignments. Your communication house is highly activated, so express yourself boldly but remember to listen. The most rewarding social exchanges today will be dialogues, not monologues. Social media presence is especially favored, with content you share likely to receive more engagement than usual. The day's energy supports networking that blends professional and personal interests. A casual conversation could unexpectedly open doors to future collaborations or opportunities. Trust your instincts about new acquaintances. Your normally reliable Leo intuition is especially sharp today when it comes to assessing character and compatibility. Late evening brings a more reflective energy as the moon shifts aspects, perfect for deeper one-on-one conversations that strengthen existing bonds. Overall, this is a day to embrace your natural Leo sociability while allowing yourself to be surprised by the unexpected connections that emerge when you step slightly outside your usual social territory. As Leo navigates May 29, 2025, the cosmos offers specific guidance tailored to your fiery nature. With the sun in communicative Gemini forming a harmonious sextile to your sign, your natural charisma receives an intellectual boost today. This isn't the moment to rely solely on your magnificent presence. Articulate your thoughts with precision and listen twice as much as you speak. The Mercury-Neptune square suggests potential miscommunications, so verify important information before proceeding with confidence. The moon in deep Scorpio activates your home and foundations sector, creating an emotional undertow that requires acknowledgement. Set aside at least 30 minutes today for genuine self-reflection. What emotional patterns have been repeating in your life this month?